The unknown entities which entered the atmosphere early this morning have continued to expand their coverage of the planet. At this point, there is no habitable safe zone. Remain where you are. The phenomenon appears to be attracted to heat, light, and movement. Visual contact with the phenomenon is lethal. Physical contact with the phenomenon is lethal. Maintenance and operation of critical infrastructure is being prioritized. However, there may be brief interruptions in water, power, and communications. Do not leave your shelter. Do not look at the sky. Do not make noise. Do not generate any more heat or light than is absolutely necessary for your survival. To personnel with rank 6 clearance, Blue 12 procedures are in effect.
Millie has fallen into a routine. She wakes up at 6:30 a.m. and goes fishing. After setting her catches on her cooking rock, she turns the lamps to high and feeds the rest of the animals under her care. She knows it's been 4 days since the first alert. She has no idea when the generators will run out of fuel. The lizards need warmth and insects. The fish need their bubblers, filters, and fish food. The fridges, lights, air conditioners, and phone need power. Millie knows her situation is unique. Most people caught away from home are probably in nice grocery stores or with strangers, not alone in a zoo. But she's just thankful the reptile house and the aquarium are in the same windowless building. She knows all the equipment and the animals make noise, and the building is definitely putting off too much heat. But she doesn't know where any of the controls are, or how to work them. They might as well be on Mars. She's thankful. She's got food, water, entertainment, and things to keep her busy. It's the damn noise that bothers her. All hours of the day and night, chittering, skittering, scratches on the walls and roof, at the heavy wooden doors. She wonders how long until they break through. Millie jolted awake, panicked. The dream again. The same faceless, formless void calling to her, demanding she listen, obey. But she could never hear what they want, never understand what they command. And then she heard it. The silence. The lights were off. The air was stifling and humid. The generators had finally died, and all was silent. No more scratching, no more rustling. Dead silence. She checked her phone. She'd plugged it up to the charger before going to bed, so it was nearly at full charge. But no more updates, just the same repeated warning over and over again, every hour on the hour, like clockwork. This is a state of emergency. Remain in your shelters. Do not look outside. Do not look at the sky. Do not make noise. Do not make heat. To personnel with rank 6 clearance, Blue 12 procedures are in effect. It's not like she had a choice before, but now she was in full compliance. It wasn't going to be long before the fish exhausted their oxygen and their water grew stagnant. After that, the reptiles would starve as their supplies of freeze-dried crickets and mice went bad. Then the air itself, she was sure, would become toxic. It was time to look into finding another place. She didn't remember the benches being so heavy when she barricaded the doors that first time. Maybe after a week away from the gym, she'd just gotten flabby. Either way, time to take a peek outside. Just to be sure whatever they were had really gone. She'd use her compact mirror. No way she's looking directly. As the door creaked open, she thought she heard something. But looking back, it looked like the Savannah monitor had just crawled up on its branch. No big deal. Fresh, cold air wafted through the crack, and she resisted putting her face to it. She slowly moved the compact mirror into position. She couldn't see anything, just pitch blackness. No. Wait. There are edges, intersections in the dark, like cracks in glass. Millie wondered why she was holding her breath. And then she realized she wasn't. She simply couldn't breathe. She slid down against the door, her weight pushing it closed again. Her arms dead weights falling to her sides. Her head fell, her chin coming to rest on her chest. She could see her ankles and feet poking out of her capris. They were so pale. So pale.